normal. After the first week, back to normal. Then you come back to the same part.
Quite a few years, 30 odd years now. We've changed around. Players come and go, but it's a family band. Everybody is sort of interrelated from this band. Parents of children of parents, etc., who's been and gone, and their children now playing. So it's always had that kind of family closeness. We've got about, I think we're going on stage with about 50 something tonight. I'm not exactly sure because one or two people are not feeling well. The water isn't agreeing with them. We left quite a few home. The band is roughly nearly about 100 players, but in terms of regular players, we've got about 40 odd regular players. European champions, so at the moment, and we have been for the last 4 years, so we are the number one band in Europe. No, when the quiet periods in the winter time, we do 2 nights a week practice. In the summer for carnival, etc., we do probably 5 days a week. But we do perform a lot. We do tour a lot. We do a lot of performances. We go around Europe a lot. This year we went to Morocco, went to Spain, and then to the south of France. So we do really tour a lot, and we do all over England, Wales, Ireland, Scotland. So we are fairly busy. Majority still play by ear, but learning to read. So it's coming along. We got some plans with Billy to do some tours with Billy, with the band backing him. It's a new idea we're planning, but hopefully we'll start preparing for that in the new year. Right now he's just here as Billy Ocean, the fan player and rhythm player. So that's what he's doing with us. He's playing therepan in the classic and playing iron in the test piece. And that's it. That's his role with us.
What do you think if that's necessary?
I'm with the steel band, Ebony steel band. We're here for the world competition. This is something that in a way I dreamt about it. In dream, in sleep and dream. I mean, like I saw this thing as something important for the pan culture, right? Now, I don't want to say I saw it as if I'm somebody responsible, to put it into operation, but it was an idea after the band I'm with. Okay, let me put you in the picture. The band I'm with, which is Ebony, we won Panorama something like 13 times, something like 10 consecutive wins, right? And lost one and win one, that sort of thing. So, really after that, the band I'm with also is not just a steel pan. You must remember we're up in the north, in Europe. So we have to have certain things to keep our culture alive. We've got to have certain things to keep our kids off the street. We've got to have certain things to keep our community together, black community. It's a sad thing in England that it's a sad thing like everywhere else. We're always at the bottom of the ladder, You see all other nations are able to do certain things simply because, they've got the money. They've got the economy. I'm not knocking anybody, neither am I envious of anybody. It's not about that. But what I do believe and feel is that we mustn't give up.
Let's welcome the PWRA Ebony Steel Orchestra. And we bring the conductor for this piece is Miss Emmanouela. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to have more audience, and the Jean-Pierre complex is far out of town compared with the Savannah, and tickets are quite expensive. So I would suggest have cheaper tickets and more people to be able to buy one. I've seen a lot of tourists actually in the audience, and then the Pantrimbago, the insiders and so, but not the wide audience. And I think it should be much more integrated, because Pan is integrated, should be, and it's a great experience, and it's a great there are great performances here. But I think the costs are quite huge, and for US or for European bands to come over here is expensive. But what I think is that for Trinidadian bands to move over to Europe or US would be in comparison much more expensive. So I think that we lose a lot in that, because then we can have probably 2 bands of Trinidad, but that's not really a broad variety. So I don't know how it can go. It definitely needs much more money in both directions.